hostages, Washington officials are urging caution.
Is tiptoeing very lightly around you.
I can't live without my radio. Life would be a drag. Dog, it's so slow.
I can't live without my radio. I need to hear soul rock and funk disco.
TV is fine for the prime time of day, but for continuous sound, you need a radio DJ.
A movie is alright when I'm out with my favorite girl, but the radio plays the music of the world. Radio, DJ, radio, DJ, radio, DJ.
Concerts are fine when you can find the dough, but you don't need no bread to play the radio.
I just may have the greatest collections of records and taste by far, but I need that radio when I'm riding in my car. Radio, DJ, radio, DJ, radio, DJ.
The radio can provide the music for your party. You can dance, get loose, or simply party hardy. You can listen to the sounds all through the night.
Yeah, man, that radio's alright. Woo! Radio.